So yes, people, wagwan. Bless you for yourself. Once a good night or good morning or good afternoon. Anywhere when you see Jamaican people pop up. If you just a viewer to my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified when Jamaican people post a video. Once you give thanks to Master God and give thanks to the world. Hopefully a lot of us can have a better year. So for all of you, happy new year, and hopefully we can get blessed for more and better. Now when I want to still no phone, make sure you pray for your health, alright, because that is the most important thing. And make sure you stay safe. See it? And if you're bad mind, the year that's coming in, it's not the time for you to be bad mind. You get me? No, so tonight, but they want come tonight, come in the kitchen and cook one little sitting for eat and thing. And before I go on my bed thing, but they want put up the little news of the night. So enough of uno can, you know, investigate and come with a conscious mind and see what go on around the world, because enough of uno involving yourself in a one thing. And once you involve in yourself in a one thing, you get to lose and you know get to see what really are going around the world around uno. So someone a dummy. Okay? So for all of uno when you're in a school, you need to put on your khaki clothes and put on your pussy cloth shoes and come to school. Alright? So bless upon yourself. We're gonna watch the news and see what's going on around the world.
Tonight, growing concerns as that highly contagious COVID variant is discovered in a second U.S. state. The new strain now detected in California after a second suspected case in Colorado. It
Pay attention, California. You hear that? All right.
Comes as COVID surges across the country. A congressman-elect dying from the virus at just 41 days.
See there? Congressman dead from the COVID-19. You are going around the world, yeah?
Before he was to be sworn in, and more COVID patients hospitalized now than ever before. Also tonight, new hope as the UK approves the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. But here at home, why is the vaccine effort falling drastically short of the Trump administration's target as older Americans line up in the cold for their shots? Help is on the way for millions as those $600 relief checks finally roll out. But what about the push to raise them to $2,000? Were red flags missed in the Nashville Christmas bombing? The warning from the bomber's girlfriend to police more than...
People are whole heap of things are going around the world, and tonight, I want to sit back and tune into the Blood Clot channel and check out what go on here. See it? I may have the news up here, I may have the most up here, you know that. See it? Up top.
More than a year before the blast, the chilling 911 call just released, and the bizarre conspiracy theories he may have believed.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening. I'm Kristen Welker in for Lester. We begin tonight with the new front in the war on COVID-19. That new, more contagious strain of the virus, first identified in Britain, has now been found in 2 U.S. states, Colorado and now California. Wow. There are new questions tonight about just how widespread it already is. This as health officials vow to pick up the pace of the vaccine rollout after acknowledging the effort has fallen short. We have coverage from the U.S. and abroad tonight, and we begin with Megan Fitzgerald in Los Angeles.
Tonight, a mutated strain of the coronavirus is spreading here in the U.S. California's governor confirming the presence of the highly contagious variant, first detected in the U.K., now in Southern California as well.
I think every week, if not every day, we're going to hear more.
And people, you have to mind, you know, enough of we have to pay attention, you know, because we notice enough of not pay attention. Enough of think a joke thing, enough of I take it for someone I take it for you close to blood clot. Someone I take it and I drink it. See it? You have to pay attention. See it? And pay attention to the news too. Because you're not dumb enough for you. Alright?
More news about this virus variant spreading in different communities.
Colorado also on high alert after confirming a case on Tuesday and discovering a second possible infection today.
This new variant is just another reminder that there is a lot that we don't know about the virus.
The first case was a man in his 20s with no known travel history. Health officials say both men
20 years old. Young boy that somehow claim to say on too young for catchy. 20 blood clot years old. Oh, no, play and listen that again. 20 years old. Oh.
Are National Guardsmen working at the same assisted living facility.
If you're ill, instead of only making 2 or 3 other people sick, you might actually spread it to 4 or 5 people. That means that we'll have more cases in our communities.
This comes as newly elected Louisiana Congressman Luke Letlow, who is set to be sworn in on Sunday, died from COVID-19 Tuesday night. The 41-year-old husband and father of 2 had no pre-existing conditions, according to doctors. The virus continuing to shatter records as it ravages the nation. In hard-hit Los Angeles County, hospitalizations have soared 1,000% in just 2 months. Medical centers struggling to keep up.
We're a 131-bed hospital, and we have 224 patients.
MLK Hospital is desperate for space.
Are you days away from rationing care?
I think we're very close. Even with all of our creativity, there's still at some point a limit to how much, one group of people can do.
On the East Coast, church bells rang commemorating all the lives stolen by COVID. Too many lives lost in a season of suffering that just won't end.
While the mutated strain is highly contagious, experts say it's not more harmful and the vaccine should be effective. Kristen?
All right, Megan, thank you. The rising cases of COVID underscore the urgent need to get vaccines distributed around the country. But as of tonight, far fewer people have received the shots than predicted. Jeff Bennett tonight on why the rollout has been slower than promised.
President Trump tonight on defense, blaming states for dropping the ball on COVID-19 vaccinations. The federal government has distributed the vaccines to the states. Now it is up to the states to administer. Get moving. The presidential finger pointing comes as only about 2 million people have been vaccinated across the U.S., a far cry from the 20 million.
People want to pay attention and instead of vaccination thing, want to pay attention to it, If it's not broken, don't fucking fix it. And another blood clot thing too. Them not take tests for see who actually can and everybody body can immune to certain things. Them not take the test for see who for body immune to anything. They just give motherfucker test and shit and just a joke motherfucker and I say, boy, here. This is what you get, and you know what? When you get this a shot, you're not go catch the COVID-19 and ready. Nah, man. Something suspicious about that the blood clots in the man. Something suspicious, people. I call listen what I want.
Million promised by the end of the year. So what accounts for the slow rollout? The military leader of the administration's vaccine effort explains it this way.
There's been 3 major snowstorms. There is everybody working through, how to do the notification, how to make sure we're administering it the right way.
But health experts point to problems with the Trump administration plan putting states in control.
It's really a state and local level to get vaccines and arms. The federal government doesn't invade Texas or Montana and provide shots to people.
It's not an invasion. It's helpful. The federal government should be helping states.
This is the federal government abdicating its responsibility, leaving this up to the states, just like...
And people, you remember when you did in a little school in Jamaica? And you remember the little blood clot shot with them gear? Somehow you can look on around right now and the shot still blood clot did it. You see me I say, and it coming like say one of them vaccination blood clot shot that them want gear, See it? For catch certain blood clot shit, people. It coming like a that blood clot one. Come I think say bomber clot. This sound familiar to pussy clot like when you're in a school, man, you have to get the vaccination, man. So that's why you catch certain things and rare. You get to me as a people. And it coming like I see a blood clot thing this man. You see it? For real, man.
Like they did with testing, and we saw what happened with testing.
The country's war against coronavirus waged as 50 separate battles, each state now with its own vaccination strategy. In Fort Myers, Florida, seniors spent a chilly night in a line stretching for blocks, waiting for vaccinations offered on a first-come, first-served basis.
And the thing is, some of them to blood clot, you know, they don't even know if them body immune to this, or if them body even going to immune and even can take the blood clot if vaccination, you know. Me mama bumbo clot. Boy, me say some people don't even give a fuck about them bumbo clot life or blood clot. They just want to know, say, boy, them better. And even though them get it to pussy clot, then they even know if them life in jeopardy to pussy clot. You see, there's a people, if you get up every day to bumbo clot and you feel good about yourself, eh? And you don't feel broken a bumbo clot, why go fix it a pussy clot and you don't feel broken, eh, people?
With many states stretched thin and cash-strapped 10 months into the pandemic, Maryland's Republican governor now calling for more federal help.
There really wasn't a...
And you go on now, no found jump up and say blood clot, 20, well, boy, me I pray for 2020 go on about the business and blah, blah, blah. But you know, see, to pussy clot 2021, and more shit a go on and more shit a happen here now. You know, so what go on, eh? You better pay attention to pussy clots. See all the things we are coming for 2021 here, and more things are going and more people are going to dead off.
A lot of support, no financial support and no real plan. So it's not just sticking needles in arms. There's a lot of moving parts, and I think nobody is quite performing at the top capacity, and we've all got to work together to ramp it up.
And tonight, Admiral Brett Giroir of the White House Coronavirus Task Force acknowledges the administration, in his words, needs to be doing...
All right, people, we're going to finish the news and make you know a little bit of the news tonight. Make sure so you go tune into NBC. Yeah, if you don't get it from Jamaican P, go tune into NBC if you don't watch news. If you don't watch news, time and now is time to go watch the blood clot news. If you does not understand what the fuck I say, turn to the next person and ask them what the fuck I just said. Hello, bless.